10 gestures or signs that a woman secretly likes you. Modern Stoic. Welcome back to the channel. We've all been there. You're in the middle of a great conversation with a woman. Everything feels natural. The laughter flows, there's steady eye contact, and maybe even a bit of playful teasing. But then that question creeps in. Does she really like me? Or is she just being friendly? Here's the truth that most men overlook. Women rarely express their feelings in straightforward ways. Instead, they communicate their attraction through subtle, almost invisible signs. These small gestures, fleeting moments, and unspoken cues can easily be missed or misinterpreted. And this is where many men fall short. By not recognizing these hidden signals, they end up missing their chance. What if you could spot these signs right away? Imagine never having to wonder whether she's truly interested or if she's just being polite. As the saying goes, the eyes are the window to the soul. Women often express their feelings through their body language and subtle behaviors that speak louder than words. In this video, we're going to decode these silent cues. By the end, you'll be able to tell exactly when a woman's interest is genuine and when she's simply being kind or polite. This isn't about guesswork. It's about understanding the silent language of attraction. So, if you've ever found yourself second-guessing a woman's intentions, this video is for you. Let's dive in and explore the subtle, powerful signs women use to show they like you. Sign 1. Her eyes reveal what she won't say. When it comes to attraction, one of the most powerful and subtle signs is often right in front of you, hidden in plain sight. Her eyes. As the saying goes, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, this couldn't be truer. A woman might not directly express her feelings, but her eyes will reveal more than words ever could. The way she looks at you, how long, how often, and with what intensity, can offer a glimpse into her deepest emotions, even when she's trying to keep them hidden. Think about it. Have you ever noticed someone looking at you just a little longer than usual? That's not just coincidence. It's a sign that something more is at play. When someone is deeply attracted to another person, it's not just about looking, it's about a connection that makes it impossible to look away. One of the most common signs is the lingering gaze. When a woman holds eye contact with you for just a moment longer than normal, it's not an accident. Her brain may be telling her to look away, but her heart and emotions are telling her, wait, this feels good. I like this. This subtle yet telling sign reveals that her attraction is more than just passing interest. It's a deeper connection she's unwilling to let go of just yet. It's almost as if her eyes are speaking what her words dare not say. Another common eye-related gesture is the double take. You might walk by, and suddenly you catch her eyes glancing at you, only for her to quickly look again, almost as if ensuring she didn't imagine it. While she may pretend it's a coincidence, it's actually a sign that she's subconsciously making sure she doesn't miss an opportunity to admire you. It's a small yet powerful act that speaks volumes about how drawn she is to your presence, even if she doesn't say a word. Then there's the quick look away. This is a classic sign that often goes unnoticed. When a woman is attracted to you but doesn't want to make it too obvious, she might look at you for a split second before quickly averting her gaze. It's her way of playing it cool, pretending she's not that interested, but her body is already betraying her. This natural instinct is part of the complex web of human attraction, where her emotions lead and her mind follows. But perhaps the most telling sign of all is the dilation of her pupils. Attraction isn't just a mental or emotional experience, it's also a physical one. When a woman finds someone attractive, her body reacts without her even realizing it. Her pupils naturally dilate, a physiological response that she can't control. This is one of the most honest signs of attraction because it happens unconsciously, whether she wants it to or not. Even if she's trying to maintain her composure, her body can't hide what her heart feels. Now, let me be clear. All of these signs are subtle, and many go unnoticed by those who aren't paying close attention. But if you find yourself catching her eyes frequently, holding eye contact a bit longer than usual, or noticing any of the above gestures, chances are that she's quietly expressing interest, even if she's not saying it outright. The key is in observation, recognizing the subtle, non-verbal cues that tell you more than words ever could. Keep your eyes open and your mind sharp, because sometimes the most powerful messages are the ones that are never spoken. If you've noticed these signs from a woman in your life, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Do you believe that eyes really do reveal the truth about attraction? Let's talk about it. And if this content resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful tips on understanding attraction and relationships. Sign 2. She laughs a lot at your jokes. When a woman laughs at your jokes, it's more than just a simple reaction to humour. It's a powerful signal that she's genuinely interested in you. But let's be clear, we're not talking about the polite, haha, that's funny kind of laugh. No, we're talking about the kind of laugh that is genuine, uncontrollable, and even exaggerated at times. It's a laugh that says, "You've got my attention, and I enjoy being around you." Laughter, in its truest form, is a social bonding tool, and when a woman is into you, she finds ways to connect with you through humour. However, the real key here is not just whether she laughs, it's how she laughs. The over-the-top giggle. You might have noticed this before. You tell a joke that, while amusing, isn't exactly a comedy masterpiece, yet she reacts like you're the funniest man alive. Why? Because attraction amplifies everything. Even the most mundane remark becomes more enjoyable when there's genuine attraction. Attraction makes everything you say, every little quirk or comment, seem like pure gold. Then, there's the lean and laugh. This is one of those subtle yet powerful signs that speaks volumes. If she leans into you while laughing, it's her body's way of saying, "I want to be closer to you. I'm drawn to you." It's not just a casual reaction, it's an invitation to connect. This body language is a clear signal that she feels comfortable around you, and she's pulling you into the moment, into her world. But here's where it gets even more revealing: the personal callback. If she brings up your previous jokes and laughs about them again, even when you're not around, that's not just a sign of enjoying a funny moment. It's a sign that she's thinking about you. She's carrying a piece of your interaction with her, and that's powerful. When someone can remember and recall moments like these, it shows emotional investment. She's not just enjoying your company in the moment, she's thinking about you even when you're apart. The psychology behind all this is simple, yet profound. Women laugh more when they're attracted to someone because laughter lowers social barriers. It's a universal tool that brings people closer. So when she laughs at your jokes, she's not just reacting to your sense of humour. She's opening the door to a deeper connection. She's inviting you into her personal world. Attraction isn't always expressed through words. It's often conveyed through these subtle cues and behaviours. And if you pay close attention, you'll see that laughter is one of the most significant ways she communicates her interest. It's a way of saying, "I enjoy being with you. You make me feel good, and I want more of that." So the next time she laughs, don't just brush it off as a mere reaction to a funny moment. Recognize it for what it truly is, a clear, unmistakable sign of attraction. She's not just enjoying your humour, she's enjoying you. And remember, as the Stoics teach us, the more you know, the less you need to wonder. So when you see this laughter, don't hesitate. Take it as an invitation to move closer. If you agree with this, drop a comment right now. I can make her laugh and keep her coming back for more. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom, and always remember, laughter isn't just a sound. It's a powerful signal that you've captured her attention and you're moving in the right direction. Sign 3. She gives you her undivided attention. When a woman secretly likes you, it becomes unmistakably clear through her actions, and one of the most telling signs is her ability to give you her undivided attention. In a world flooded with distractions, where everyone is glued to their phones and constantly bombarded by notifications, Real, focused attention has become a rare and precious gift. But when a woman is truly interested, she makes it clear that you are the focal point of her world in that moment. She doesn't just hear you, she listens with intent. If you've casually mentioned your favourite band a week ago, and she brings it up during a later conversation, it's not just coincidence, it's proof that she's paying attention to the details that matter to you. This is her way of showing that she values what you say, and more importantly, she remembers the little things. It's in the small, thoughtful gestures that you begin to see how deeply she's invested in you. Another key sign, she's not distracted by her phone. We all know the feeling of talking to someone who's more interested in their screen than in the conversation. But if she's not checking her phone, scrolling through social media, or texting someone else while you're speaking, it means you've captured her attention in a way that others haven't. The distraction is gone, and all that's left is you. This is a clear sign that she is fully present, mentally and emotionally, and that's where her true interest lies. She also dives deeper into the conversation. Instead of merely making small talk or asking the surface-level questions, she wants to know more about you. She asks questions that reveal her genuine curiosity about your life, your thoughts, and your opinions. This is the mental engagement that complements the physical chemistry you might be feeling. Attraction, after all, is more than just a physical response. It's a connection that's rooted in intellectual curiosity and shared values. The ultimate test to know if she's genuinely interested. Next time you're talking, pause for a brief moment. If she leans in, maintains eye contact, or eagerly asks follow-up questions, it's clear she's fully engaged in the conversation. This is how you know she's not just being polite. She's invested in you, not just as a person, but in the connection you're building together. As the Stoics taught us, to be present is to be wise, because when we focus fully on what's before us, we connect deeply. The signs are there. You just need to pay attention and recognize them. Don't overlook the power of focused attention. When someone truly cares, it will show in the way they listen, the questions they ask, and how much they give of themselves to the conversation. So, what do you think? Are you ready to test this out and see if she's fully invested in you? Next time you're talking, take a moment to pause and observe her. I guarantee you'll notice something you didn't before. And if you agree with this, drop a comment below. I am the one who knows how to read her signs. Like, share, and subscribe for more unshakable wisdom on how to navigate relationships with clarity and confidence. Sign 4. She mirrors your movements. The art of mirroring is one of the most subtle yet powerful signs a woman is secretly drawn to you. A quiet dance of body language that speaks volumes without a single word. This psychological phenomenon occurs when someone unconsciously mimics your gestures, posture, or even speech patterns, a silent testament to their comfort and connection with you. Think of it as nature's way of saying, I am in sync with you. When she leans in as you do, matches your hand movements, or adopts your phrases, it's not coincidence, it's chemistry. The great philosopher Aristotle once said, "The soul never thinks without a picture," and in this case, her subconscious is painting a clear image of attraction. Humans are wired for connection, and mirroring is an ancient, instinctive way of signaling trust and rapport. If she shifts her posture when you do, or echoes your energy in conversation, her mind is subtly aligning with yours, creating harmony between you both. To test this, make a small, deliberate change. Adjust your seat, cross your arms, or even take a sip of your drink. If she unconsciously follows your lead, consider it confirmation. She's tuned into your frequency. This isn't mere politeness, it's an involuntary response, a quiet admission that she feels a natural pull toward you. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, "What concerns me is not the way things are, but rather the way I think about them." And in this case, her body is revealing what her mind may not yet openly acknowledge. Mirroring is one of the strongest, yet most overlooked signs of attraction because it bypasses logic. It's raw, instinctive, and deeply honest. When she mirrors you, She's silently declaring, "We belong in the same rhythm, and that gentleman is an undeniable signal worth recognizing." Now consider how this applies to real life. If you've ever noticed a woman subtly matching your laughter, your tone, or even the way you hold a glass, don't dismiss it as mere chance. These are the quiet cues that separate polite interaction from genuine interest. The modern Stoic doesn't overanalyze. He observes, adapts, and responds with confidence. So the next time you're in conversation, pay attention. Does she reflect you? If so, you may have already captured her interest without saying a word. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed someone mirroring your movements? Share your experiences in the comments. Sometimes the most profound connections begin with the smallest gestures. If you find this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. I am in tune with those around me. Reflect on the subtle yet powerful signs of attraction. When you notice someone mirroring your movements, it's not just a coincidence, it's a clear indication of connection and chemistry. This is a trait that the modern Stoic observes carefully, adapting confidently. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed someone mirroring your movements? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Sign 5. She finds reasons to be around you. Indeed, the nuances of attraction extend beyond mere physical proximity, delving into the realm of nonverbal cues and subtle shifts in behavior. When a woman harbors a secret admiration, her body itself often becomes an unwitting messenger, telegraphing feelings that words might conceal. Consider the eloquence of her gaze. Does she meet your eyes a fraction longer than necessary? A fleeting moment of connection that lingers just enough to pique your awareness? This isn't a blatant stare, but a soft, perhaps even shy holding of your attention before she demurely looks away, leaving a subtle warmth in its wake. It's as if her eyes seek yours instinctively, drawn by an invisible thread of interest. Then there's the subtle art of touch, not necessarily overt gestures, but fleeting brushes against your arm as she makes a point, a light tap on your shoulder as she laughs at your joke. These small, seemingly insignificant contacts can be powerful indicators of a desire for greater intimacy, a breaking down of the physical barriers that naturally exist between people. It's a testing of the waters, a silent inquiry into your own comfort level with closeness. Pay attention, too, to the mirroring of your actions. Just as individuals in close rapport unconsciously mirror each other's body language, a woman drawn to you might subtly adopt your posture, your gestures, even your speech patterns. This unconscious mimicry reflects a deep level of engagement and connection, a subconscious alignment with your energy and presence. It's a silent form of flattery, an unspoken acknowledgement of the connection she feels. Furthermore, her attentiveness to your words can be a telling sign. Does she lean in when you speak, her body language indicating genuine interest in what you have to say? Does she remember small details you've shared in passing, recalling them later in conversation? This active listening and retention suggests that your thoughts and experiences hold significance for her, that she values your perspective and presence in her life. Consider also the subtle ways she might seek your approval or validation. Does she look to you for a reaction when she shares a story or an opinion? Does she seem particularly pleased by your compliments or words of encouragement? This desire for your positive regard hints at a deeper emotional investment, a subconscious yearning to be seen and appreciated by you. In the tapestry of modern life, these subtle cues can often be overlooked amidst the noise and distractions. Yet, for the discerning observer, they offer a rich and nuanced understanding of unspoken affection. Remember, the Stoic approach encourages mindful observation and the interpretation of actions over mere words. By paying attention to these quiet gestures, the lingering gaze, the fleeting touch, the mirrored movements, the attentive listening, the seeking of approval, you can gain valuable insight into the subtle dance of attraction, recognizing the silent language of a woman who secretly holds you in high regard. It's about cultivating an awareness, a quiet attentiveness to the subtle currents of human connection that flow beneath the surface of everyday interactions. Sign 6. She finds excuses to touch you. When it comes to understanding attraction, one of the most undeniable signs a woman secretly likes you is her use of touch. Touch is one of the most primal ways humans connect, and when a woman is drawn to you, her body will instinctively find ways to close the distance. It may be subtle at first, but as these moments accumulate, you'll begin to recognize a pattern. Not all touch carries the same weight, of course. A brief tap on the shoulder or a casual handshake might not signal anything more than politeness, but when touch becomes repetitive or intentionally placed, it's a whole different story, one that's often driven by attraction. There are several key behaviours to keep an eye out for when interpreting a woman's touch. First, there are the accidental touches. These are those moments when she brushes against your arm when she didn't need to, or perhaps touches your leg while sitting next to you. In isolation, these gestures might seem like simple accidents, but when they happen repeatedly, it's a clear indication that they're anything but random. The more often these accidental touches happen, the more likely it is that she's trying to subtly communicate something to you. Next, you'll want to pay attention to prolonged contact. This is when a touch lasts a little longer than necessary. A hug that lingers just a few seconds too long, or a hand placed on your arm that remains there for an extended moment before being pulled away. In the world of human connection, the longer the contact, the stronger the attraction tends to be. Prolonged contact is a way of expressing intimacy without words, a silent way of letting you know she's comfortable, and perhaps even desires more. Another telling sign is the playful push or slap. Have you ever been playfully tapped on the arm while she's laughing at something you said or did? This kind of touch is both playful and telling. It's a subtle way of breaking the physical barrier, of getting closer to you while still maintaining a sense of lightheartedness. It's almost like an invitation, wrapped in humour, to deepen the connection. The key thing to remember here is that when a woman likes you, she'll use touch as a tool to gauge your response. These touches are not random. They serve as a way for her to test the waters. Does he pull away? Does he reciprocate? Her body language is speaking volumes, and she's watching your reaction closely to determine whether she can take things further. So if she's finding reasons to touch you more than necessary, it's likely that she's feeling something more than she's letting on. The truth is, women may not always say how they feel out loud, but their actions, especially through touch, reveal a great deal about their attraction to you. When you recognize these subtle signs, you gain the clarity to know where you stand and how to respond. In the realm of Stoicism, we are taught to observe carefully and not jump to conclusions, but to also remain open to the truth as it presents itself. The signs are often right in front of you, if you're paying attention. So the next time a woman finds an excuse to touch you, take it as a signal of something deeper, something more meaningful. If you find this valuable, comment below and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. I embrace authentic connections and trust my observations. Touch is a powerful tool in human connection, and when a woman finds excuses to touch you, it's more than just coincidence. Her actions speak louder than words, and these signs are invitations to connect on a deeper level. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a woman using touch to draw closer to you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Sign 7. She playfully teases you. When it comes to attraction, subtlety often speaks louder than direct declarations, and one of the most classic ways a woman shows interest is through playful teasing. It's not just an adolescent behaviour, it's a timeless method for expressing affection and creating a unique bond. When a woman secretly likes you, she won't necessarily come out and say it, but instead, she'll use teasing as her way to engage with you and express her attraction. It's simple, yet effective. Teasing creates a push-pull dynamic that blends challenge and connection, and this back-and-forth interaction keeps things exciting. The question is, how do you spot it? First, consider when she lightly mocks something you've said, not in a mean-spirited or harsh way, but with a light-hearted, joking tone. For example, if she mimics the way you said something or playfully makes fun of a small habit you have, It's not an attempt to put you down. Instead, it's her way of connecting with you, showing that she's paying attention and finding humor in your personality. It's a sign she's comfortable with you and enjoys your company, and this playful banter is a subtle invitation for you to engage back. Second, look for times when she challenges you in a fun way, whether it's daring you to try something new, jokingly betting against you, or pretending she's better at something just to get a reaction from you. These challenges are her way of creating chemistry. She wants to test the waters, see how you respond to her energy, and gauge whether you're someone who can keep up with her playful spirit. It's a moment of flirtation that fuels the attraction and keeps things intriguing, signaling that she's not just trying to entertain herself. She's trying to see how you handle her attention. Another key sign of her attraction is when she gives you a nickname. This isn't just about calling you something cute, it's about forming a unique connection. When a woman gives you a nickname, it's often something personal or playful that sets you apart from other people in her life. It's a sign that she sees you in a special way and wants to create an exclusive bond between the two of you. Even if the nickname is something silly or quirky, it's a reflection of how she views you differently, and it's a form of emotional intimacy that extends beyond simple friendship. But what's equally important is how you respond to her teasing. This isn't just about the playful words or actions themselves, it's about the interaction they invite. If you laugh along, tease her back, and demonstrate that you can handle the playful energy she's giving, you're proving to her that you're a confident, engaging person who can match her dynamic. This not only strengthens the attraction, but also reassures her that you're someone who can navigate the complexities of flirtation and connection without feeling uncomfortable or insecure. So, if you're getting teased, embrace it. Your ability to play along and return the energy only makes you more attractive in her eyes. In fact, this type of interaction is key to understanding human connection and attraction. As the philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." When a woman teases you, she's challenging you, just as life challenges us. How you respond determines the level of connection you both can experience. Teasing is not a test to pass or fail. It's a playful game that, when embraced, can lead to deeper attraction and understanding. So, next time she teases you, take a deep breath, laugh, and play along. You might just find that the teasing turns into something much more meaningful. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a moment where teasing turned into something more? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about how subtle signs of attraction can lead to deeper connections. And if you found this insight helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content that empowers you to navigate relationships with confidence and clarity. Sign 8. She acts differently around you. When a woman secretly likes you, one of the clearest signs is how her behavior subtly shifts when you're around. It's not something she plans or controls, rather, it's a natural, unconscious reaction. If you've noticed that a woman starts acting differently in your presence, it's a strong indication that she's feeling something more than just casual interest. For example, if she becomes more nervous or fidgety, this is her body's way of showing that she's invested in making a good impression. Perhaps she starts fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or even fiddling with her jewellery. These are small but telling signs that she wants to look her best for you. This is not a mere coincidence, it's a subconscious effort to appear attractive and make sure everything is just right in your eyes. At the same time, some women might respond to their attraction by becoming extra bubbly or excited around you. You'll notice that she may start laughing louder, speaking faster, or engaging in more playful behaviour. It's as if her emotions are bubbling over, and her excitement about being around you spills out in a lively and more animated manner. This burst of energy is often a clear indicator that she feels a strong connection with you. Her enthusiasm is her way of signalling that you make her feel good, and that she enjoys your company in a way that goes beyond just casual friendship. It's important to recognise that these changes in behaviour aren't just random. They are her body's way of expressing something deeper that she may not be able to say outright. On the other hand, there are also women who might react differently, becoming noticeably quieter in your presence. If she's typically talkative and outgoing, but suddenly becomes more reserved or shy around you, it may be because she's feeling a certain level of pressure to impress. She could be trying to find the right words or wondering if she's saying the right thing. It's possible that she's anxious about how you perceive her and doesn't want to say anything that might seem wrong. This sudden shift to silence or shyness might be a result of the nerves she feels when trying to connect with you on a deeper level. In these moments, it's important to remember that her quietness doesn't necessarily mean disinterest. Rather, it could indicate that she cares enough to feel nervous and wants to make sure she leaves a good impression. In all these cases, whether she's more nervous, more talkative, or more self-conscious, the common thread is that her actions are a reflection of how much she cares about how you see her. It's not just about her actions in isolation, but how those actions reveal that you matter to her in ways that go beyond friendship. She's showing you, in her own way, that there's more going on beneath the surface. These shifts in behaviour are key signs that she's emotionally invested, even if she's not yet ready to express her feelings directly. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to observe without judgment and to be aware of what we see. When navigating relationships, it's important to pay attention to the subtle signs and gestures that people make, as they often speak louder than words. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." Similarly, if you find that her actions are changing when you're around, take it as a sign that her feelings towards you are shifting, potentially in a positive direction. Understanding these behaviours not only helps you decipher her feelings, but also gives you a better understanding of how to proceed. Whether she's acting more nervous, more animated, or quieter, remember that these actions are reflections of her emotional state and the way she feels about you. It's an opportunity to approach her with more understanding and patience, allowing the relationship to develop naturally and without unnecessary pressure. So, if you notice that a woman's behaviour changes around you, recognize it as a powerful sign that she is likely interested, and use that insight to guide your next steps in the relationship. Sign 9. She finds excuses to touch you. When a woman secretly likes you, she won't just keep her hands to herself. Touch is one of the most primal ways we connect, an instinctual act that signals attraction. But here's the thing, she won't make it blatantly obvious. She won't rush in with a grand gesture. Instead, she will find subtle, almost innocent ways to brush against you, each touch carrying a message she might not even say with words. The key to understanding her true feelings lies in these small, seemingly accidental moments. Let's dive into how you can spot these signs. First, pay attention to those accidental brushes. You know the ones. The times her arm brushes against yours at the bar, her leg lightly touches yours under the table, or her fingers just so happen to graze yours as she hands you something. At first, it may seem like an innocent accident, but it's not. The repeated nature of these touches is the real giveaway. She's deliberately creating small moments of contact, hoping you'll notice. But it doesn't stop there. Watch for playful gestures, those little nudges and taps. It's more than just friendly banter. If she playfully taps your arm, gives you a quick shove, or punches your shoulder with a smile, she's using touch to build a connection. It's not just a random act, it's her way of creating chemistry between the two of you. The touch is light, casual, but its meaning is powerful. It says, "I like being close to you." Then there's the lingering touch, those brief moments that last just a fraction longer than normal. A handshake that lingers a second too long. A hug that doesn't immediately pull away. A touch that she holds for just that moment longer. These are deliberate actions, telling you something much deeper than words ever could. It's not just a physical touch. It's her way of saying, "I want to be near you. I enjoy your presence." You see, most women won't directly tell you they're attracted to you. Society has taught them to be subtle, to hold back, but their body language doesn't lie. When she's breaking the invisible boundary between the two of you, when she's leaning in just a little closer or making physical contact, that's her way of saying she's interested. She's telling you she wants to be closer, to feel connected. Now you might be thinking, but what if I misinterpret it? Here's the thing. When it comes to attraction, you need to trust your instincts. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. If a woman consistently finds ways to touch you, even in subtle ways, it's a clear sign that she feels something more than just friendship. Her body is communicating what her words might not say out loud. And that's the power of touch. It speaks when words can't. This isn't about reading into every little movement or becoming overly analytical. It's about noticing patterns. A touch here, a playful shove there, a lingering hand. These are not random actions. They are intentional signals, and they speak volumes. If you're paying attention, you'll see the signs that she likes you, even if she's not saying it outright. If you've experienced this before, let me know in the comments below. Have you noticed subtle touches or playful nudges from someone you're interested in? Or have you found yourself using touch as a way to signal attraction? Drop a comment with your thoughts and share your experiences. Remember, when a woman is interested, her body language will tell you more than any words could. Stay aware, pay attention to these signals, and don't miss the chance to recognize them. You never know. These small gestures might just be the beginning of something much deeper. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share with someone who could use this knowledge, and subscribe to stay tuned for more insights on relationships and attraction. As always, keep learning, keep growing, and embrace the wisdom that life has to offer. Sign 10. She brings you up when you're not around. When it comes to attraction, we often look for signs in the moment, maybe in the way someone smiles at us, or the words they choose. However, true attraction goes beyond these fleeting moments. A woman who secretly likes you doesn't just think about you when you're in front of her. She brings you up even when you're not around. This is one of the clearest signals that she has genuine feelings for you, and the key is to pay attention to the little things, especially what she says when you're not there. Consider the way her friends react when you're around. If her friends tease her, saying something like, "Oh, so this is the guy she was talking about." It's clear you're a topic of conversation when you're not in the room. When a woman brings you up to her circle, it indicates that you occupy a special place in her thoughts. It's not just idle chatter. These are the little hints she's throwing your way, signaling that you've made an impact. Then, there's the significance of shared memories. When she references inside jokes or personal moments that only the two of you have shared, it's not just reminiscing. It's a sign that those experiences matter to her, that they stuck in her mind, and she wants to keep them alive. If she can recall the exact moment you laughed together or the secret conversation you had, that's her mind replaying the connection you made. These moments hold value, and she cherishes them, making sure to bring them up in the context of other conversations. Casual references to you in everyday situations are also a strong indicator. For instance, if she's telling a story and naturally includes you in it, or says something like, "You know who would love this?" She's keeping you relevant in her world. This may seem like a small detail, but it reveals something much deeper. She's constantly weaving you into her narrative, whether you're physically present or not. It's her way of showing that you're on her mind, even in situations where she doesn't have to mention you. These signs aren't just about what happens in the moment, they speak to something more profound. If she's talking about you, referencing shared jokes, or casually dropping your name in conversations, she's emotionally invested in you. Attraction doesn't only exist when you're together, it survives and thrives in the space when you're apart. When she continues to bring you into her world, even when you're not physically there, it shows that she's thinking about you, which is one of the most powerful signs of attraction. Attraction is subtle. It's hidden in the small details, in the way someone positions themselves when you're near, or in the unspoken chemistry that exists between you. A woman who secretly likes you won't always vocalize it outright. She may never say the words, "I like you," but her actions speak volumes. She'll find ways to be near you, mirror your movements, touch you in passing, and seek your attention in those quiet moments. These actions, while subtle, reveal what words often don't. And the key to understanding this? It lies in your ability to notice what happens after you leave. Now, here's where you come in. Are you paying attention? Once you begin noticing these small but telling signs, you'll never have to wonder if a woman likes you. The truth won't just be a guess. It will be written all over her actions. It's there in the way she speaks about you to others, in the inside jokes she remembers, and in the small, casual mentions of your name in everyday conversation. All you need to do is listen, observe, and you'll begin to see the attraction she's been quietly revealing to you. So, start paying attention to the details, because when a woman likes you, she'll make sure you know it without saying a word. As the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In the context of attraction, this means don't chase after obvious gestures or loud declarations. Pay attention to the quiet signs, the subtle actions, and the moments when she's not speaking directly to you. These are the gestures that speak louder than any words ever could. And when you start noticing them, you'll know you're on the right path. So, I ask you, have you noticed the little things that tell you she might like you? How does she speak about you when you're not around? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it.